Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I turned 52 this year and I thought this would be a great time to start growing my YouTube account. This is I guess a launch or maybe a relaunch of my YouTube channel, as I have an account already. I already posted a few videos, but it was never a conscious effort to grow the channel, or I was never consistent. I didn't really have a plan for it. So now I want to learn the ropes of YouTube. And this video is sort of, I guess, just an introduction and an invitation for you to come on along on this journey to learning YouTube. And maybe it could be an inspiration too. Maybe you have a project that you've been putting off for some time, and you could sort of take this journey together with me. So who am I then? Well, I'm 52. I used to work with video. I used to be a video journalist, as it were. Basically a photographer, a photog, working in news, meaning I shot and edited news stories. So I worked in Hawaii for an NBC affiliate, and then I came to Norway a few years ago, and I've been working a lot in TV here too, doing news stories basically, as a photographer, editor, producer, and sometimes even a reporter. But in the past few years, I've been doing other things. I've been doing a lot of still photography, but I want to get sort of back into video, or at least sort of polish up my video skills and learn some new maybe. So this is part of the reason why I want to do this. So I guess my goals for this project is in a way very modest. I don't really have any goals as far as subscribers, or the number of subscribers I hope to get, or how many views I hope to get, or I don't really expect to make any money off of it. But I do still have goals and hopes, but it's more in terms of what I can learn. And as someone said, actually several people said on YouTube, as I was sort of trying to find tips on starting my channel, basically people were saying that make good videos. That's the main way to grow. And you can speak of algorithms and such, but it really comes down to making videos that people want to watch. So I'm not sure I know how to do that, but we'll see. And also they were saying that in the beginning you're going to suck, but no one's going to watch you anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll start there. And but so to become better at making videos, I think maybe I'll have to practice my script writing skills, as I never really wrote scripts in that sense. News is more like just trying to catch what happens, I guess, and then the stories are so short usually, so it's pretty easy. So I want to practice my script writing skills, and maybe more importantly even, my on-camera presence, which is pretty much non-existent. I want to become more comfortable in talking to the camera, and which is really weird for me. I get really uncomfortable. I don't know what to say. I sit and think about what I'm going to say. It doesn't really come natural to me. And part of it could be that I'm not a native speaker of English, but then I think I'm pretty much the same in any language. So that's one thing. I have to be more comfortable in just sort of saying whatever comes to mind. And my mind might be a little bit slow, but I'll work on it. And then I also want to learn to use the new equipment that I have. I mean, I used to shoot on this old the huge camera that you put on the shoulder, or and with the manual focus and the manual iris and the manual everything and the black and white viewfinder. And if you forgot to white balance, and you wouldn't know it until you came back to the station, and everything would be blue or red or whatever, and then there was nothing really you could do to fix it. So now I shoot on a Canon R6 mirrorless camera, which is in many ways, I guess, much easier to shoot on. But since I haven't really shot much video on it, then it's a little I'm not really used to it. Well, so I want to sort of learn to use that equipment and get updated on the editing software and stuff like that. And then, of course, learn the ropes of YouTube. See what works in terms of video length, and what to talk about, and how to be interesting on video, which I really have no practice in doing. So we'll see how that goes. But apart from sort of just growing my YouTube channel, this also will be a sort of a self-improvement project in other ways. Like, so I want to make videos and to make my channel grow, but the videos do have to be about something too, right? So I might make some videos on photography, which is a great interest of mine, obviously. I could make some tutorials, I could make some equipment tips, or talk about how to use your camera settings or whatever. But I also want it to be more as a on a personal level, like learn new stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with photography. I'm thinking about health. As I've grown a little bit more mature, I can feel it on the body that I'm not as young as I used to be, and that made me take an interest in health, both physical and mental, I guess, as I think they're kind of connected too, probably. I'm thinking a lot about nutrition and ways I could become better at making good nutritional choices. I'd like to learn a bit more about cooking, be a better cook, learn new recipes, learn to use new ingredients maybe. And working out. I do work out. I've been working out quite a bit through my life, but I haven't been as consistent as I should have been, and probably get a little bit carried away once I start. And now that my body is a little older than it was, then I get hurt. And then I can't train for a while, and then I come back, and then I get a little bit too excited again, and so on. So I want to try to be more consistent there too, and maybe I'll have to do a bit more stretching to, my shoulders doesn't hurt. Whatever, I want to focus on that part too. I want to see if I can improve my sleeping habits, my drinking habits, maybe drink a little less, but stuff like that. Eat less sugar is one big thing for me. So trying to improve my overall health. And sort of related to that, and still not exactly related, I sort of want to improve my surroundings. I might do something around the house, maybe fix up my kitchen a little bit, or my sort of my personal space, I guess. And that goes for my yard too. I've been thinking about maybe I should learn more about gardening, as I often think that I have kind of a nice yard, but but I've been too, I guess, lazy or to make it into a space where I'm comfortable or happy. So that too is another project. So there are a lot of things that I think I can work on, and then we'll just see if I can make that into interesting videos that anybody want to watch. And if nobody wants to watch them, and at least I still get the practice of making them, so I could keep my video making skills up to date, as it were. So I'm thinking, if you want to join me on this in this project, if you want to come along and see how it goes, that'd be really awesome. And if you don't really feel that I have much to offer yet, then I understand that too. I'm new at this YouTube thing, but I start today, and maybe in a while I'll be better. Maybe in a year I'll be pretty good. We'll see. I'm pretty excited and a little bit awkward and embarrassed too. We'll see how this goes.